Great morning, everyone. This morning I want to take a look and see what is happening with the case when it comes to the gag order. So how is this going to affect Trump in the end? Okay. So going into it, we have the long-term outcome for this, slow-moving as it may be. Above it, we have the consent. People are in agreement of the strength of this. Okay, and we'll pick a Lenormand and see what's crossing it. So what is crossing it is friends, okay? So who is going to comply? Are they going to comply? Is he not? He's probably going to try to get his friends to go around it, like he had his lawyer go on this show. And the lawyer goes, I can't talk about it. So the host of the show was basically feeding the things about this. So it's, again, another snaky, smarmy way to get around it. But let's have, in the past, we have, if I can get this card, come on, top card, okay. We have him, that he's the one that was in charge of it, controlling. He's the doer. Okay, above it, when it comes to continuing, moving forward, he's the one that did it, put it in place. He's the one we're talking about, and it's about the history of what he's done. So more recent history, what's going on now, it's a tower moment. So we're asking, how's this going to affect him? A bit of a tower moment when it comes to him juggling what he can say, what he can't say. And the foundation is, he's not happy about it. Of course, you're killing my freedom of speech, yada, yada. What's crossing it is this is going to be a difficult thing for him to navigate. He's got so many judges and so many gag orders and So let's see what the challenge is with this. Okay, loss. Facing some loss. If he doesn't get his way, he thinks it's all a big loss, Above it, we have shedding light on it. The foundation is he's wanting to, move this, get through this point of it. The outcome is his fishtails, his lies, his fishtails, what he's feeding his followers, if you will, emotional things he puts out there, because this benefits him financially. It benefits him. That's how he runs his campaign and what he can try to get away with. So he wants to go forward with as much takeaway as he can, what he can get away with. But he's facing some loss when it comes to the fishtails. He can feed his people. The health of the situation is what's crossing it. So it looks like, she's going to uphold some of the gag order, but some of it she's going to loosen. So it's part of it, I think it's going to be that he could go after the public people, but people that have nothing to do with the politics, which like the court clerk, the judge, etc., if they're not actually working in the political arena, that he will be gagged on what he can say with that. So again, the challenge is shedding light on the health of this and what he can get away with, because we're looking at it for his perspective. And again, how he can use this to go forward to gain more monetary, more money, okay? Because that's what he always does. He always goes out there and claims that they're being so unfair and you need to support me, you need to send more money. So with the history of this is the cause of his own, drama that he's doing, that he's got to face. And it's a difficult thing for him to be curtailed in any way, shape, or form. Any kind of curtailment and saying you're a bad boy, he just goes ballistic over and is just, his world is crashing, because he's not able to get away with it and do whatever he wants to do, okay? So let's go ahead and do the quick poll with this as well and just see what else it's going to tell us about this. So what's going to happen with this going forward when it comes to Trump? Okay, so what we have underneath of it, we have him, always wanting to be in control because his bid for the White House, and that's what he continues to say. But I'm running for president, but I was president, but I am president. He still wants to, convince people that he is. But she's holding on to, and I think this is the judge in the case, and this is a big overflowing cup of drama that he's got going, okay? So she's looking at that. We're looking at what's being built, what's being worked on. It's still in the process. She hasn't made her full ruling yet. He doesn't like what's coming down, of course. Of course he's not going to like it. Any kind of curtailment, he wants to say that they are, they're abusing him, that it's all political and yada yada. So when we have the Republicans, let's see what it says about the Republicans. Yeah, he's going to continue to push what he wants, his desires, the wish-fulfilling card, the merchant, what he's selling emotionally to the Republicans. And we're back, that's the end of that. So he's going to continue to try to push whatever he's pushing with the Republicans to try to maintain control. He's not going to be happy because he is going to be gagged, it looks like, if I'm reading this right, gagged from talking about the court, the lawyers, anybody involved in that system, whether it's Jack Smith, whether it's the law clerks, etc. He may be barred from that, but he can go after anybody in the realm of politics. The political arena is what it looks like, okay? So we'll see if my reading's right or wrong, and thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you online.